Hi guys, David Michael here. I got a odd one to show you. It is a mushroom that I have been misidentifying for a couple of decades. It's part of a very complex group of mushrooms, the Russulas. Most of the spore prints are the same color. It's a category of mushrooms that are so diverse and complex that a mycologist could spend a lifetime just studying this group of mushrooms. In fact, it's so complicated to identify one from the next. You need a microscope, and most mushroom hunters avoid them because of that. I was taught in my 20s that I could eat these green-capped Russulas. So I had been eating them for quite a while, and then I discovered that I had been eating at least 4 different species, thinking that it was one species. So to start with this is the quilted green Russula. Russula viruscens. Now there's another green one, a couple subs, but another green one called the tacky green Russula that doesn't have a cracked top, isn't quite as spotted as this, and the green color usually is a lot duller. Both are edible. They're not the greatest mushroom, but they are considered, this one here is considered one of the better tasting of the Russulas. The spore print on this will be a white to cream, but in order to get in with the purists and know exactly which one it is, you need a microscope. However, the green Russulas, or the green topped Russulas that I've eaten, have never caused me any ill effects, and as I looked into it, I discovered that here in northeastern United States there are no poisonous lookalikes that I am aware of. Now, however, there are milky caps and a few other mushrooms that will turn green with age. So the basics on Russulas are, they are very fragile. They always have white gills, at least in northeastern United States. The gills do not connect to the stalk. The top of this mushroom, which is the green quilted Russula, is checkered when you look at it real close. You can see it's spotted. This one's older and faded. They have a pleasant odor. Sometimes they can be kind of fishy smelling. This one has a pleasant odor. I always smell it before I harvest it. I don't eat them very often. It's definitely not my favorite mushroom. There are some people that do like these mushrooms. But again, Russulas are so complicated that most mushroom hunters give up on learning them, and you'll hear the comment, it's just a jar mushroom. A jar mushroom is just another Russula. But here in northeastern North America, I'm in southern Michigan, these quilted green Russulas are edible when fully cooked. And the tacky green Russula, which is darker usually, and sometimes even looks tan, a dark green tan. Usually you find them in, at least when I find them in deeper, higher fauna in the undergrowth of old growth oak forests. These I find usually in more open areas of oak forests. We're around a bunch of white oak right now. So the distinguishing features are crowded white gills, a checkered green fading cap, a pleasant to fishy odor, fragile, very fragile. As you can see, all Russulas are fragile. The white to cream yellow spore print. But before you try Russulas, definitely do some research. Definitely look into it. Make sure you have the right mushroom, which is a difficult task. But like I said, for going on 20 years, I've been eating green-capped Russulas here in southern Michigan, and later found out I was eating at least 4 different species with no ill effects. So keep this one in mind when you're doing research. Look it up, and when you're out and about, check a few out and see if you can pinpoint one down to the green quilted Russula or the tacky green Russula, and give them a shot. Happy foraging, guys.